Imagine you're swimming in the ocean, completely unaware that you've just nicked your foot on a sharp rock. A single drop of blood seeps into the water, disappearing instantly into the vast blue around you. You think it's nothing, but miles away, a shadow stirs. A shark suddenly changes course, heading directly toward you with precision so uncanny it feels supernatural. This is no coincidence, this is science. Sharks have the ability to detect the faintest trace of blood in water from staggering distances. But how exactly do they do it? And is the threat as terrifying as legends claim? Sharks are not mindless hunters. They are biological marvels designed by millions of years of evolution. One of their most powerful tools is their sense of smell. Like humans, whose nostrils only pull in air, sharks' nostrils, called nares, are built solely for detecting chemicals in water. These nares are located under their snouts, drawing in water continuously as the shark swims. Each nare has two openings, one for water to enter and one for it to exit, passing over sensitive olfactory tissues filled with receptor cells. This system allows sharks to constantly sample the ocean around them for chemical cues. The sensitivity of these olfactory receptors is astonishing. Some shark species can detect concentrations as low as 1 part per 10 billion. To put that into perspective, it's like sensing a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. When these chemical signals reach the shark's brain, they're processed with incredible efficiency, giving the predator a real-time map of scents in the water. While this ability might sound like something out of a horror movie, it's a crucial adaptation for survival in the vast, often food-scarce ocean. But sharks don't just smell blood, they detect a wide range of chemical cues. Fish release amino acids, oils, and bodily fluids into the water, all of which can act as signals. Sharks can differentiate between these scents, telling the difference between an injured fish, healthy prey, or even other sharks. Blood is just one of many triggers, but it's one of the strongest because it often signals vulnerability. When a shark senses blood, it doesn't mean an immediate attack, it means the predator has located an opportunity worth investigating. The detection process works like this. When blood enters the water, it disperses in a plume that stretches with the current. Sharks don't magically smell blood from miles away in a straight line. Instead, they follow these plumes like a trail, swimming up current to track the source. Each flick of their tail moves more water across their olfactory organs, sharpening their sense of direction. They zigzag through the water, comparing scent strength between their two nares, till the trail leads them closer to the origin. Adding to their arsenal, sharks have an extraordinary organ called the ampulla of Lorenzini, small gel-filled pores scattered across their snouts. These organs allow them to detect the faint electric fields generated by living creatures. While this doesn't help with smelling blood directly, it kicks in once they get close to the source. Imagine following the scent of a barbecue from blocks away, then using thermal vision to pinpoint the exact grill. That's essentially how sharks combine their senses to locate prey with deadly accuracy. This dual system of smell and electroreception creates an almost unfair hunting advantage. A drop of blood can draw them in from afar, and once they arrive, the electrical signals of a heartbeat or twitching muscle seal the deal. This efficiency explains why sharks have thrived for over 400 million years, surviving mass extinctions and dominating as apex predators. Their ability to detect weakness in the water ensures they rarely waste energy chasing prey that is too strong or too fast. But here's where the tension builds. Despite the myths, sharks aren't mindless blood seekers attacking anything that bleeds. Context matters. The type of blood, the amount, and the shark species all influence their reaction. For example, human blood doesn't excite sharks the way fish blood does. Our blood contains fewer of the amino acids sharks are drawn to. Still, in the right conditions, say, a human bleeding near a reef teeming with fish, a shark could be triggered to investigate, not out of hunger for humans, but curiosity and instinct. In fact, many shark attacks on humans are believed to be cases of mistaken identity. Surfers resemble seals when viewed from below, and a bleeding human in the water might mimic an injured marine animal. Sharks don't necessarily crave human flesh, but they are opportunistic hunters. Once they take an exploratory bite, they often realize their mistake and swim away. Tragically, that single bite can still be fatal for us. So while sharks' blood detecting ability is real, it's rarely directed at us intentionally. Scientists have put shark smelling power to the test in controlled experiments. In one study, tiny amounts of fish extract were released into a large tank. Sharks consistently oriented themselves toward the scent plume and swam directly to the source. This confirmed that their detection system is both sensitive and directional. But the experiments also revealed that sharks don't respond aggressively to all scents. They're selective, choosing to investigate smells that signal a worthwhile meal. Another fascinating discovery is that different shark species specialize in different scent ranges. Reef sharks, living in environments rich with coral and fish, are tuned to detect specific amino acids common in reef-dwelling prey. Pelagic sharks, like great whites, roam open waters and can detect more generalized cues from long distances. This specialization ensures that each shark species can thrive in its particular niche, reducing competition and maximizing efficiency. But hear us, where human activity complicates things. Pollution and climate change are altering the chemistry of the oceans. Runoff from industry, plastics, and chemicals can mask or distort the scent trails that sharks rely on. Imagine trying to follow the smell of food in a city filled with smoke and exhaust you. Struggle to find your way. For sharks, this interference could disrupt their hunting ability, leading to cascading effects on marine ecosystems. Their legendary sense of smell may not be enough in a changing ocean. Sharks' reliance on scent also influences their behavior in ways that surprise researchers. Some species use their smelling ability not just for hunting, but also for migration. Scents carried by ocean currents can act as markers, guiding sharks to feeding grounds or breeding areas. This means their survival depends not only on food, but also on the stability of the chemical cues that shape their world. Remove or distort those cues, and sharks lose one of their most important navigational tools. Another point of tension lies in how sharks balance risk and reward. Following a blood trail is not without danger. Large predators, including other sharks, may also be attracted to the same scent. This creates competition and the potential for violent encounters. Sharks must decide whether to pursue the scent aggressively or approach cautiously. Their incredible olfactory system helps them make this decision, weighing the intensity of the scent against the risks of confrontation. Humans have long exploited shark sensitivity to scent. Fishermen often use chum, a mixture of fish parts and blood, to lure sharks closer to boats. This practice demonstrates just how reliable sharks' noses are, but it also paints them in a dangerous light. When sharks are drawn to humans through artificial blood trails, it reinforces the myth that they are monsters constantly seeking us out. In reality, it's our actions that manipulate their natural instincts. Yet despite our fears, shark attacks on humans remain extremely rare. The average shark has little interest in wasting energy on prey that doesn't match its natural diet. Sharks would much rather chase fish, seals, or squid than investigate a lone swimmer. Their blood detection is about efficiency, not bloodlust. The fearsome reputation we've given them says more about human imagination than shark behavior. Even so, the science remains chillingly impressive. Imagine living in a world where every scent carries information: who is near, who is hurt, who might be easy prey. Sharks exist in this heightened reality, decoding the chemical whispers of the ocean with unmatched precision. To them, the sea is not silent or blind. It's a constant stream of signals, each one a clue to survival. Blood just happens to be the loudest signal of all. This extraordinary ability forces us to confront our relationship with sharks. They are not villains, but vital players in marine ecosystems. By removing weak or injured animals, they maintain balance in the ocean's food chains. Their sense of smell ensures they target the right prey, keeping populations healthy. Without sharks, the oceans would spiral into chaos, overrun by sick and overabundant species. Their blood detection isn't just about feeding, it's about preserving the equilibrium of life underwater. The next time you hear someone claim sharks can smell a drop of blood from miles away, you'll know the truth. It's not magic, it's biology. They don't sniff blood in a straight line across the ocean. They follow the currents, guided by olfactory precision and evolutionary design. This doesn't make them monsters, but masterpieces of survival. Their senses, sharpened over millions of years, are a reminder of how little we truly understand about the natural world. So how do sharks detect blood from miles away? The answer lies in a combination of ultra-sensitive olfactory organs, an ability to track chemical plumes through water, and instincts honed by evolution. They don't hunt us because we bleed. They follow signals that nature has programmed them to pursue. In the end, their gift is not something to fear, but to respect. For sharks, every drop of blood tells a story, and they are the master readers of the ocean's silent script.